Accident on the live. Look at me. Look at me trying to go live, getting in the accident.
In a quarter mile,
It's crazy.
turn left onto the I-85 ramp.
But so here it is, 7-Eleven. Pull up at the Walmart. Actually, before we get into that, thank God for another day. Thank God for my right mind. Thank God for waking me up. And thank God for a good wife. So, I don't know if y'all heard, oh, like, what are you doing? You ain't in uniform. No, I'm on leave today. They gave me leave for today. They allowed me to take leave. I'm gonna look up in that leave reg while I'm on leave because I'm petty like that. But I'm gonna look it up because here's what they didn't do. They didn't deny it on the record. They told me cancel it versus denying it. One of them, I was trying to go to a church conference on a Friday. Just like, that was the last day of the church conference, and I was just trying to go, trying to get my praise on. Nope, denied. And then I was trying to take off Friday and Monday. So today to Monday. No, actually, it was a little bit longer than that. I was gonna go longer than that. I was asking for 8 days. And because I wanted to do some work around the house, and I wanted to go and pick my boy up from out of town. So these suckers told me, you don't get time to do work all around the house. And by the way, you only need to go and pick your son up from out of town Friday to Sunday. We need you back on Monday on the bench. And so, again, they didn't deny that. They didn't deny me that, but not technically, but they told me to cancel the leave and to resubmit it.
Ramp, then merge onto
And
I-85 North.
it's just, relationships are a two-way street. And if you want to get, you got to give, right? If you want to get, you got to give. Now, some people cannot return what you give them. And some people don't deserve what you give them. They don't. And just like in relationships, businesses and jobs are also relationships. Yes, the military, yes, you gave me a lawful order, but I can easily comply without complying to a lawful order, if you know what I mean, right? Because everybody knows what comply without complying looks like. I can do it, but I didn't meet your intent. Or I didn't maybe give it the gusto that you wanted me to. Everybody can do that.
Continue on I-85 North for 5 miles.
And so for me, it's just like, you get what you put in. And I told my boss this. I was like, you know, if people feel like you care, they'll do anything for you. And when I say people, it was me. My name is People. But if they don't know that you care, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, sure, I'll get to it when I get to it. And that sounds crazy, you know, from like an officer. But the thing about officer and it versus enlisted is both of them are still people, right? Like, you're still a person. And so don't let the uniform fool you into thinking that I'm not supposed to be a person, because I know that y'all not people and y'all don't ever let y'all feelings impact the way that you handle your business. But I mean, people that live in the real world do it all the time. And so, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. But this ain't about work because I'm off today. So I pull up to the Walmart because, so let me back up. I was supposed to be on the road. I was supposed to be on the road at 3 a.m. driving on my way to go see my son. Well, what happened? Why didn't I get there? Well, one, I woke up and I was still kind of tired. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a coffee right now, and I'm gonna be fighting sleep because it's night. So that I'm gonna just go ahead and maybe not do it. But also, I woke up this morning to go get a tire change and an oil change. I got tired. My crazy self. I think I was doing something on the curb, and this tire had been going. I had already plugged a leak in the tire, but it's been leaking like pretty consistently. And so I was like, I'm not going to do no road trip with a slow leak tire. That's going to end up in an emergency. So rather than end up in an emergency, so Walmart checked on there. Walmart said they open up at 7 o'clock. Their tire and auto place. It opens at 7 o'clock. And I pull up to Walmart and I see two people in front of me just kind of like hanging out. The doors are not open. No services being rendered. And they didn't even open the auto section in the back. Hello, Daniel Velasquez. I hope you're doing good today. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. It's a blessed day today. So don't pay attention to those directions because those were meant for me. You might know where I'm going. But anyway, if you do know where I'm going, pull up. I'd love to say hi. But I pulled up to Walmart, and it says it opens at 7, and there's people waiting in line. It's 7-11. I gave them 10 minutes because I know Walmart like to be late. And then, as I'm pulling off, I said, see, they playing games. They don't want no money today. I'm going to just go down to the street where the folk like to get money. And so I'm backing out, and I see the guy in his Dickies. He got the blue joints. I said, okay, that's one of the mechanics. That's one of the mechanics. And he kind of like looked at me. I'm like, man, I ain't playing with y'all. If y'all if y'all want to get money, you got to be in position when it's time to get money. But if you don't like getting money, then stay out of position. Because, I mean, the people that have to wait, they're going to wait. Hi from Baikal. This is a Russian name. It says, Misha. I think it says something like Misha. I'm gonna call you Misha. Thank you, Misha. Is Baikal? Where's that at? Is that in Russia?
Use the right lane to take
because I never heard of Baikal. I'm gonna look that up. Hi. I ain't gonna tell you what I was gonna call your name. But it says Brian Sign. Baikal is in Russia. What's good, man? Let's talk about Russia. Let's talk about Russia. I really want to talk about Russia. I would love to talk. Okay, yeah, Brian Sign Sylvester. I almost called you Beyonce, bro. I don't know why I saw Beyonce, but I almost called you Beyonce. That's not your name. Manila, what's up in the Philippines? I hope y'all doing good. It's probably in the afternoon sometime around there. I never been to the Philippines, but I seen a lot of Filipino women. I grew up with a lot of Filipino women. Just because the place where I lived in Maryland, there were a lot of, it was like a lot of them. And I don't know if it have anything to do with like military bases, but it just seems like a lot of, oh wait, wrong way. It just seemed like a lot of people, a lot of external born individuals, let's call it that. They tend to clump around military bases. I don't know if that's a thing or not. The English people go to the Philippines. So where do the non-English people go? I'm curious on that one. Yeah, man, there's a lot going on in Russia. It's a lot going on in the States. It's a lot going on in the Philippines. And it seemed like the common denominator is the U.S. I don't know if y'all are picking that up. Baikal, Big Lake. That's cool. So, what's the weather like right there in Baikal right now? Is it getting ready to transition to like that cold weather yet? Have we hit that season already? Or are you guys enjoying warm weather still? I saw English in the Philippines. Yeah, yeah. I see a lot of people. Usually, it's when it's nighttime for me. I see a lot of people, mostly women. Though I noticed that mostly women. I see them live streaming from the Philippines, and a lot of times they just be live streaming themselves. It seems like they just be sitting around, kind of like what I'm doing, sitting around. So, and I say that to just highlight, like, even though we may have different ancestries and all of that stuff, but people at the end of the day are just people. We like to do the same things. We like to use YouTube. We like to be around good people. We like to have fun with our friends. I feel like so much of the time we spend focusing on what's different and how we can, distinguish ourselves and put ourselves in this category versus that category, versus finding the humanity, that common humanity in ourselves. Like, there could be like this beautiful exchange happening right now. What's going on, Lazy Worm? I appreciate you, man. You know I remember you. I know you was thinking, does he remember me? Yes, I remember you. You was the one talking about Slay. I remember you. We about to have fun now. Lazy Worm has showed up in the chat. So thank you for showing up. But I'm also on TikTok, y'all. I jumped on TikTok. I think I like TikTok's interface. I really wish YouTube would just almost copy and paste TikTok's interface. I like super chats. And the reason why I like super chats is because YouTube doesn't take any money from that super chat. Now, I got on TikTok and I learned when they give you those gifts on TikTok, TikTok takes a portion of that. I'm like, hey man, I don't want no overhead. Keep your hands out, you. But then I realized TikTok doesn't really have like ads like YouTube does. And so, I don't know how YouTube got on that ad train, but maybe TikTok need to get on that ad train because I need all of my money. You feel me? I need every single cent.
Turn left.
But like I was saying, I feel like we need to concentrate. TikTok hurts my brain. Yeah, it does. But see, the reason why... Uh-oh, did I miss the turn? Yes. I think
then turn left.
The reason why I am not going to do well on TikTok is really kind of the reason why I don't do well on YouTube. It's the same reason. And I'm just going to tell you guys this. Most of you all, hey, where are you from? I'm sorry, Beyonce. I'm going to call you Beyonce if that's okay. Your name, Beyonce. And Tracy Redzulev says, poop. Hey, poop. Everybody does it normally. Unless you're constipated, but maybe that's too much information. Yeah, I'm from the States, man. I'm from Alabama. I'm in Alabama right now. Alabama, there's the song Sweet Home Alabama. It's one of those redneck anthems that like a lot of people, man, left turn on flashing yellow, but you just blocked the lane, so I can't turn. And you got a big truck, and it says Hunt. I wish y'all could see this truck right now. It's like a lift kit on it, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get in here behind you. Don't worry about me. It's like a redneck truck. It immediately identifies him as
Head south
a redneck.
Road.
But that's neither here nor there.
Road.
Again, remember, we like to focus on differences and what divides us. And I will say that is particularly a thing in the South,
Head south
because
toward Bond Road.
the South is this place that they wanted black people and
Head
people of
west
color
toward Bond
to
Road.
remain slaves. And they shed their blood for it to be so.
Head
And it
east,
was
then
not
turn
so.
left.
And so
Head west
a lot
toward
of times
Bond
when they
Road.
see blacks and browns, they're thinking of their dead. This is what I think anyway. I don't know what they think because I'm not in somebody's head. But I feel like maybe they're thinking about their ancestors who gave their life in support of what is called a lost cause. Because there was no shot that slavery was going to continue, because the universe, the arc of the universe is bent towards freedom, and eventually those that are bound are going to be free. And so they chose the wrong side. Like, oh, we're going to keep bounding you. Think about it. Like when you try to bind something up that's under tension, that's under pressure, nature is pretty much going to be on the side of that force being released versus being held up and bound. Like the more you hold it up, the bigger the all right, never mind, let's not go with that.
Bond Road.
I'll finish it because I started it. The more you hold it up, the bigger the explosion. What is this coffee place? I have to go here. There's a line like Chick-fil-A for this coffee place. I've never heard of it. It's called 7 Brew, but there is a line like Chick-fil-A, and people are peacefully waiting. Thank you for subscribing, Beyonce. I appreciate you. I'm a learn your name because I don't like I don't like doing that. Because part of the
Turn right onto Bond Road.
colonists,
Then turn right.
they like to change names, and so I'm not gonna change your name. Your name is Brian. Brian. Okay, I'm saying Brian. It's Brian sign. Do you know nuclear bomb? Yeah, I might know the nuclear bomb a little bit. Yeah.
Turn right, then turn left.
I'm not a scientist or anything. I don't know how it works or anything like that. But look, guys, I'm getting ready to run up into this tire place because I got to get my tire fixed. Walmart was set tripping. They didn't want my money. And so I'm going to wait, do they actually have a place? Okay. I'm going to just park it right here. I'm going to do that. Walmart was tripping. They didn't want my money this morning, so I'm not going to give it to them. And I'm not about to wait. Thank you guys for those thumbs up. I'm going to be back, though. I enjoyed this crowd. So it was Brian Sign, Lazy Worm. Tracy jumped in for a little bit, and she jumped out. And then Misha jumped in here for a little bit. I don't know if Misha's still here. I need all of y'all to subscribe. When you subscribe, tap the notification bell. Because listen to me, we're going to have fun this morning. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I want you to receive every time that I upload a video, which is not often. But every time I go live, I want y'all to join me, okay? Excuse me. Hope it does. Dad jokes. I love them. I love them. The nuclear bomb is too powerful to explode the earth. The nuclear bomb is too many gas in her inside. So you talking about pressure. Pressure, you build up pressure, and then that pressure releases, and it results in a massive explosion. I feel you. I feel you, Brian. I like how you think. You think similar to me. You thinking on like a massive scale. And then if you think even bigger than that, you talking like supernovas, like exploding stars, collapsing upon themselves and then exploding. Just like everything in nature is about kind of chaos, I guess. And so like if you try to hold people down, you fighting the wrong fight. Not everybody in Alabama has been that way, has been like racist, but enough have. More than more than what should be have. And so, anyway, I'm gonna conclude this live right now because I gotta get this tire put on and I gotta get this oil change done. And hopefully we can get that done expeditiously because I'm a little hungry. I see the McDonald's over there and I'm a little distracted. Y'all have a good one. Like I said, subscribe. Hello, Brayan Jesus Alvari. Nature equals a bomb. Simply 2025. Yeah. That pretty much sums it up. That was the lecture. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. I'm gonna be back, y'all. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. You want to click all on there. And then you're gonna get the notification when I go back live. I'll probably be back live in like 30 minutes because I don't want y'all to see me chewing and smacking. All right, bye.